Hello, the following podcast is spoken in a mixed language of both English and Spanish, also known as Spanglish, because that is our main way of talking and it's the best way for us to express our thoughts on the topics that we speak of. Which, by the way, we are in no way any experts on the subjects, despite having the internet in front of us while we record, which you will hear us use on occasion for live fact-checking every once in a while. Most, if not all we talk about, is from general personal experience. Also, we needed a buffer to get past the algorithm censors on certain platforms. Enjoy.
This podcast is brought to you in part by yourselves. You found this podcast. I don't know how or where, because we sure as hell haven't told anybody. But hey, here you are listening to it. So again, congratulations. Give yourselves a hand, but just one.
1, 2, 3, clap. Wow, this you are way out of sync. You are like a second behind me.
Probablemente porque estoy en Wi-Fi ahora mismo. Maybe.
That's
I'm
it.
assuming it might be that porque estaba como que, déjame, like, porque por la hora no puedo estar donde normalmente grabo, que es al lado del modem, because it's hot as fucking balls in there.
Mm-hmm.
Y no puedo. Y entonces estaba como que, I'm sure I have a long internet cable. I do. It's just no está terminado en ambos lados, solamente tiene el internet jack en un lado y es como que I don't feel like putting un cable en esto y que me tome 20 minutos and then it doesn't work the first time and then it just I don't have the patience for this right now.
Lol.
Okay, so welcome to Bichin Boricuas. Pretty sure this is the second one we do of this movie extravaganza.
We haven't done one in a while, and this is weeks after movies have already premiered.
Yep, but one of these movies you probably never even realized came out. Because we're talking about Godzilla x King Kong. Wait, ¿cuál es el título de esta?
Godzilla versus King Kong.
No, it's not Godzilla versus King Kong.
Okay, fine. Godzilla x Kong.
Ajá.
At the New Empire.
Ajá.
Then Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Ajá.
And whatever the fuck you're fucking planning over there.
Civil War.
You saw Civil War? Fuck! I forgot that came out. And I've been telling you for weeks that I've been wanting to see it.
Cabrón. De repente un amigo mutuo de nosotros está como que, hey, no tengo nada que hacer, ¿quieres ir a ver Civil War? You're sure. ¿De qué se trata la película? ¿Algo de Civil War? I don't know. Okay, cool. We just went and watched it and I'm like, fuck.
Is it our one viewer that you went to go see it with?
No, it's the our other mutual friend that has no idea this podcast exists.
And wait, he didn't know what Civil War was about?
He had like a rough idea, pero yo era el que estaba como que, what's this movie about? I have no fucking idea. I'm guessing.
Even how fucking high were you? I've been telling you weeks about this movie and how excited I was to go watch it.
It wasn't me, buddy.
It was you.
Mm-mm.
You're the only one I make a podcast with. I'm pretty sure it's recorded in one of the previous episodes.
Pues I wasn't high. I kind of wish I was under the influence of something cuando lo fui a ver. Because, boy, I'm just gonna go straight on to it. No te voy a hacer spoiler de la película porque no la has visto. Pero, déjame decirte. This is one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
Seriously?
You should absolutely not go see this movie, Tony.
Not go see it?
Yes. Esta película a mí me dio ansiedad.
And you're the one in the island.
Yes.
I'm the one stuck in the US.
Yes. Literalmente, la película terminó. I looked to our friend and I was like, fuck. Y salimos y yo estaba como que... Y yo no me di cuenta, like, how fucked up the movie left me hasta que estaba guiando para acá. Y yo como que... Estaba, like, mirando para todos lados y yo como que... I am fucking wired. Estoy like on edge about I am on edge, como tú siempre, me imagino que tú estás todo el tiempo, like that was me después que salió esa película, and I hadn't drank anything, I hadn't smoked anything, I had nothing in my system. Like, I was stone cold sober. Y fui a ver esa película, and I was like, fuck. That is a great movie. Este...
Is it somewhat realistic or not really?
Yes, it is very realistic.
Because here's the problem. On the, not premiere, but, you know that reviewers get to see it, like, a week before and start making the reviews.
Los streamers, fuck, eso tiene un nombre. Pero ajá, sí.
You know the ones. It's
sí,
like
sí.
the news people and whatnot.
Sí, sí.
They said it was a terrible movie because it didn't make any sense. And it's like... And I was let down. It's like, aw. Because all of them were saying the same thing. It's a terrible movie. And it's like...
I don't know what
movie... Like, not wanting to admit you're looking at the mirror right now?
I don't know what movie they was, but all I will get. No, I can see... Dude, like, the most realistic... The most unrealistic thing de toda esa película es el hecho de que Texas se independizó and they're not actively at war con el resto de Estados Unidos.
What the fuck? Okay. No,
like,
porque...
Like, Texas is not the bad guy in this movie.
I bet it's Florida. Do the Disney Mets show up? Does Disney start floating up in the air like we predicted?
No, but boy, you're not wrong either.
What do you mean I'm not wrong?
It's Florida. It's Florida's union.
Because I heard that in the trailer that the Florida Union.
Yep.
It's like, well,
It is absolutely the Florida Union.
So that's not a spoiler because that's in the trailer.
Okay, that's in the trailer. Cool, no sabía. I did not watch the trailers. Yo había leído algo de como que, oh, esta película, esto, lo otro. You're like, wow, whatever, no sé. Like, I went as blind as a motherfucker in this movie. Yo sé que el personaje principal es la
fotógrafa.
La fotógrafa, like her reluctant for her protege, pero el personaje que a mí más me encantó fue el reportero que la acompaña a ella.
The young one or the old one?
No, porque está like, la fotoperiodista. There's the young photo reporter. Que es like her reluctant protege.
Okay.
Y entonces hay otro señor que tiene el bigote. Fuck, ¿cómo es que se llama ese tipo?
Because he gives off like main character energy in the... I know the guy you're talking about, young with a mustache. He gives off main character energy in the trailers.
¿Wanga Mora? ¿Wanga?
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then there's the old man from Dune.
Yeah, there's the old man from Dune. No, él is, and he's very much a supporting. El old man from Dune, he's very much a supporting actor. Y like, okay, oh fuck, that's me in like 40 years when I'm as old, fat, and I can't really do much. Y es como que, because he's very much el old Obi-Wan Kenobi de la serie, de la película, de como que, I'm here to help you, pero I can't really do much.
Lol. Because at least you say he's unable to do anything, and he's just spitting wise words in the trailer.
Oh, sí, no, el tipo está constantemente, él de todo el mundo, él es el que tiene la cabeza más atornillada que todos ellos.
Y entonces encima de eso es como que he doesn't do much. He can't do much. It's like, I saw him fucking pull a Terminator, pull up with a pickup truck on these guys that are being like under fire. It's like, get in! It's like...
Oh, esa parte está en el trailer también.
¿Perdón?
Esa parte está en el trailer también. Fuck, I should watch the trailer for this movie.
Yes, you should have. I've been telling you about this for
months. It was not me, motherfucker. I have no recollection of you talking to me about this movie.
No. There is a recording of this because I told you about this movie, and your reply was, "Dude, you should watch White Lotus."
Wow, that was a while ago that I told you to watch White Lotus.
Yes, that's when I was telling you about this movie. So fuck you. I did tell you, not my fault that you fucking fry your brain every once in a while and forget.
Also, Nick Offerman es el presidente.
Does he have a mustache or is he just
No,
bald?
he's clean shaven.
So it's not fuck, what's his name?
Ron Swanson.
It's not Swanson.
No. This is as far away from Ron Swanson as this dude could possibly get.
Because I don't know if you saw the Last of Us TV series, but Ron Swanson just has an entire epised dedicated to him.
He visto cantitos de ese episodio, no he llegado a ese episodio.
Cabrón, te lo juro, it's Ron Swanson going like, I fucking told you guys.
No, en esta,
I told you guys.
No, en esta es very much Ron Swanson, la voz de Ron Swanson, pero no es con el acting de Ron Swanson, digo, my fellow Americans.
No, o sea, no es como que...
Sí, no es... This is very much a... Pero también es en la... No sé si sale en los trailers, pero like slight spoiler, es como que la guerra lleva por lo menos 18 meses para cuando empieza la película.
18... Ouch! And there are people still living? Okay.
Sí, no, it is very harsh la crítica que te monta.
O sea, pero it's like everywhere I've gone, especialmente, including like IGN and Nerdist, it's like, this is a bad movie. It's like, how can you guys say it's a bad movie?
Nah.
It's like, I can definitely see like conservative people that's like, this is a bad movie. Like, this is not a representation of America. It's like, it fucking totally is. Especialmente las dos escenas de que interactúan es el de, it's like, who are you? It's like, we're Americans. It's like, yeah,
oh, eso está en el trailer, loco.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, para mí que eso es una de las mejores partes.
Es eso.
Es como que, what American, what are you, Central American, South American? Y es como que, no, Florida. So American. Y es como que, fuck, porque la cosa es que ese soldado, loco, que sale en ese trailer, they never say which side he's on.
Lol.
Like, después you can very clearly see qué lado es los soldados de la Florida y cuáles son los soldados de the current regime de Estados Unidos.
The what regime?
The current regime.
O sea, lo que me imagino que sería el norte.
It's basically Washington para cuando llega la película.
Okay. Pero no, la otra escena que sí aparece en el trailer, it's like, you don't know who you're shooting at. They're shooting at us. We're gonna shoot back at them. It's like they don't give a fuck. It's like, yeah, no, that's redneck mentality.
Sí, no, no, pero también en eso, I'm 100% on the soldier that said that. It's like, okay, yo, we were just driving by or walking by, and then this motherfucker started shooting at us. So I'm gonna shoot back at him.
But you don't know what side they're on. It's like, they're shooting at us, we're shooting at them. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
No, mira, él le dice algo a Joe, que es como se llama el personaje del main male actor.
Mm-hmm.
Él le dice a Joe como que el soldado se dice como que mira, es como que después que le dice eso, Joe le dice eso, él mira a la otra persona y dice como que, what's over there? A sniper? Sí, a sniper. Not that hard to understand. Pero Joe, él es un reportero, no es un photo journalist, he's just a reporter.
Okay.
Pero entonces durante la película él es he's kind of the lookout de los fotos periodistas. O sea que they're taking pictures of because they are embedded with the fucking soldiers. Like ellos los soldados están al frente de ellos shooting at other soldiers and they're like behind them taking pictures. Y él como que ellas van toma una foto and he like grabs el Kevlar de ellas and then pulls them back in. Like he's like the third eye de como que okay good, you're just making sure they don't die on your watch.
Right.
Pero like I do think que él tiene de la de las escenas así de como que I think he has the one of like the weirdest arcs, porque al principio you're very much like como que this dude's kind of like just aprovechándose de la gente, pero después tú estás como que oh, he's actually kind of a nice guy, después I think he has one of the best lines de toda la película.
Okay, no, I definitely have to watch it. I'll probably watch it tomorrow, actually. Si la vida no me jode la existencia.
Cool. Just go in knowing, motherfucker, that I warned you. This is not a movie, por lo menos para mí. Like, it had me shaken up cuando yo salí de la película.
Oh, no, I'm fully expecting to be shaken up. I know. Because, look, already at my work, at a logistics company, where the majority of the, ¿cómo se dice? Demographic are the conservative rednecks here.
Lo cabrón es que...
No. Wait,
el estado en el que tú estás sale en la película.
No shit, I expect it fully. Pero, yeah, no. O sea, que el otro día, like weeks and weeks ago, he spotted out. Look, if a civil war actually breaks out here, y'all motherfuckers are staying on your side. It's like, I won't be hesitant to shoot any of you. It's like, you're saying this at work. You realize that company policy will probably have you fired for making threats like that? It's like, they don't care. They're rednecks. It's like, fucking... Yeah, no, that's what it hit me. It's like, yeah, civil war breaks out. I'm dead. I'm super dead.
No lo creas, loco. Esta película, like... I think que a un montón de gente de los rednecks no le gustó. Pero es... porque es como que... de nuevo, mi opinión es como que... Oh... like alguien te levantó un espejo y they're showing you what you want, and I don't think you were ready to entender las consecuencias de lo que tú quieres. Like the unforeseen consequences of what people want are surprisingly dark, and war is hell.
Do they pull a Doctor Strangelove at some point here?
Doctor Strangelove.
Like, U.S. soldiers turn on each other.
Sí, no, porque es de estas cosas de como que as the Florida Union gets more territory, but obviamente they gain access to better armament because they're getting more military bases.
Right, pero como que being that the military is based on the government in Washington, do they just like, do soldiers just like, yeah, no, we're with Florida, independently choosing?
No, nunca enseñan eso. Es como que están los combatantes. Porque la cosa es que through most of the movie tú no estás bien, tú no ves el combate. You just see like small skirmishes o like grupos de soldados. Pero la película es porque ellos empiezan en Nueva York y entonces están making their way to Washington.
Oh, they start in New York?
Yeah.
Okay, no, because New York seems like a like climax of the movie based on the trailers.
No, Washington D.C. is the end. Is the climax and the end of the movie.
I imagine Washington was the end of the movie because all the trailers stop when they fucking when they RPG the Lincoln Memorial, and it's like that's the worst thing that could ever happen in this movie. It's like all the trailers end with that.
Mira, te voy a decir la verdad. La parte más like that happens. That is very much. Lo único que our friend and me los dos comentamos como que wait a minute, that wasn't an RPG. That was a ¿Cómo se llama ese misil?
The AT something, the one that has to lock on and then shoots.
Es un anti-vehicle missile. It's not just a dumb RPG. It's not a Stinger. Stinger had anti-air missile. Havoc. Javelin. It's a very clearly a javelin. Y los dos estamos como que that wouldn't work. You can't just shoot the javelin at a building.
Not unless the fucking statue has his heat signature and it's counted as a fucking match.
Ajá, es como que the Javelin es like lock, target, un lock on, shoot and forget about it. Y es como que that wouldn't work that way. Pero pues, honestamente, like, blowing up the Lincoln Memorial is just going, oh, well, that happened. Cool. Next
Exacto,
scene.
pero todos los it's like, I get the somewhat symbolism, because if I'm not mistaken, the Civil War ended with the Lincoln Presidential Memorial, or it started with it. I get that there's some fucking, like, significance to that scene, but I go, okay, that can't be the worst thing that happens in the movie.
No. I mean, I think the dumbest thing es cuando... fuck, ¿cómo es que se llama? El ataque helicóptero que tiene el
Navy. They have the Viper, the Cobra.
Is it the
The
Viper?
Apache is the Army. The Army has the Apache. The Navy has the Cobra and the Viper. And the Sea Stallion, the big one.
No, el que tiene que son, creo que, I think it's the Viper.
Que es gris. Parece como un Huey suit up.
Estoy buscándolo. I think it's the Viper. It's either the Viper or the Cobra. Ahora estoy pensando
Okay.
como que punto es que it's one of those style attack helicopters.
Okay, the reason I say this is because I met a person that was going to Navy as a helicopter pilot, and we were having a long discussion about it. So it's like, I know which one belongs to where.
Okay, I think it's the Viper. But el punto es que it's one of those motherfuckers. Point being, it's en un momento dado they fly it in between a couple of buildings in Washington D.C. and they start shooting things at buildings in Washington D.C. and I'm like, okay, I don't know. I don't think that shit fits in between two buildings in Washington D.C. Okay, that was the most unrealistic thing for me in that movie.
And then suddenly Godzilla appears in between the buildings and fucking smashes it.
Oh, cabrón. A este punto, si hubiese aparecido un giant kaiju, es como que, oh, fuck. The universe makes so much more sense now. Pero no.
Te voy a decir algo. Because of dumb reasons, I get the weirdest shit suggested on my feed, especially on Instagram.
Ajá.
And there's just this footage in which 90% of the time it's like, yeah, no, that's probably hopefully Photoshop. But it's just like footage of like, what's going on over there? Why is the sky red all of a sudden? Why is there a big blinding light out in the ocean? And it's like, it's not the sun. That looks weird. But it could be Photoshop just for attention and whatnot. And I'm just thinking, it's like, no. That's like the real life secret crap we see in movies and TV series happening, and you're just like oblivious to it. It's like, oh well, just another day. And it's like, I keep wondering, it's like, what's the plot going on over there with whatever secret government society is doing? What is the SEP doing over there now? What are they trying to hide from us again?
El otro día YouTube me salió un short de una escena de Invincible.
Uh-huh.
En el que Adam Eve le dice a Invincible de como que, oh, you know, it's just psychology thing. Que como que if you're not looking for superheroes in your school, in your high school, you're not gonna find them. Y es como que, yeah, no, es verdad. Like, people are not normally looking for shit, so they don't see the shit that's just happening en el frente de ellos.
And then the people that just suddenly look and go, okay, what's that about? It's like,
I'm
well,
sure it's nothing.
That's a plot line where they failed to miss that one person that saw what happened.
Hey.
But it's just far enough for like to, we'll toss it as Photoshop. They can keep the footage.
Yeah, it was some gas.
Yeah, no, porque el otro día salió uno. El otro día, I'm not sure how true it is or not, but apparently. This is going to be a long story, and it's going to divert everything. Point being, the Nazis had a nuke and actually tested one somewhere over the northern Atlantic.
Really?
And apparently,
because I know they had a bunch of nuclear research and material,
Yeah, no, but apparently
y lo tiraron a un YouTube, y lo metieron en un YouTube submarine que iba de camino a Japón. Y en algún punto, creo que fue over the Indian Ocean, le llega la información de como que, ya no, Hitler's dead. Y el capitán dijo, fuck it. Y yo salió y hizo la transmisión de como que, I'm here, come take off. Y el
No.
US Navy lo interceptó y lo cogió y después están como que, hey, what happened to the nuclear material? And the US Army, the US government's like, what nuclear material? There was only a submarine with nothing in it. It was completely empty.
Yeah, no, but it's like there was one eyewitness recorded of like what describes as they witnessed a nuclear explosion. It's like, but it's like it was like new to them because this was 1944. And it was a spy plane for the Nazis going over the North Atlantic looking for ships. And they decided to test the one and only nuke they had in the Northern Atlantic, and he was very close to the blast radius.
Just minding his own business.
Doing his job, and a fucking nuke goes up.
Eso es como Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Que like the Nazis are just fucking with him. Yeah, he just happens to find himself in Roswell. Or whatever the fuck, es como que durante uno de los nuclear tests he's like, ah, shit.
Exacto, pero entonces lo único que especifica that might be real es que los documentos de Mussolini, the French Prime Minister during the war, was in attendance for that explosion.
Mussolini was motherfucker. Mussolini wasn't French. He was Italian.
Okay, the Italian one. Yeah, you're right. My bad. Yeah, the Italian Prime Minister was in attendance for the testing.
Dictator.
Fine, dictator. Whatever. Him! He was in attendance for that testing and recorded it. And written down what he saw. And it's like, these two happens on the same date.
Weird.
The Nazis had a nuke.
Who would have thought?
But it was like 1944. It said the war was going to end in less than a year. And it was a documentary on the Junkers plane, their 6 prop plane that was going to be their international plane that could go reach New York and back. Because that's real. That's real, but it's like, why would they come to New York? It's because of the nuke. They were going to drop a nuke there.
Yes, people, ¿ustedes no han visto el documental que fue Captain America The First Avenger?
Yeah, no. It's not a giant wing design.
They were working on giant wing designs.
I know, but the actual plane that we have plans and we have like scrap metal of. Parece un regular bomber, pero tiene 6. It's massive and has 6 propellers. I think it's a Junkers 52 or something.
Man, el album art de este episodio is just gonna be like fucking weird as fuck.
Anyways, that's Civil War.
Turns out, the U.S. Army will survive. The U.S. government, we'll see.
Yeah, no, porque es como que también, it's like, I'm so happy that my roommate's not here and my fucking dog is at daycare. I can yell, I can talk so much more uninterruptedly.
Oh, no, hasta ahora, esta conversación hubiese tomado like at least an hour en vez de 28 minutos de hablar de una película. No, la otra cosa también que me eché a reír fue cuando empieza la película, el primer crédito que sale es A24.
Yeah, no, and everybody has like a weird sense about A24 movies.
Ajá, pero la cosa es que cuando veo que es A24, yo le digo al amigo nuestro como que, oh, that explains who made this movie. And he literally, like, casi si hubiese podido, he would have stopped the movie. Es como que, please, for the love of God, tell me que esto no es de la gente de The Sound of Freedom.
I forgot about that movie.
Y yo como que, wow, I had not thought about that movie desde que salió. Y yo le dije, no, esta gente no tiene nada que ver con eso. These are like en todo caso, these are the opposite de Sound of Freedom. Es que A24 just makes a lot of experimental movies.
Experimental horror movies with weird twists.
Ajá.
M. Night Shyamalan style, but they do better numbers.
Ajá, y es como que... o like just weird movie como The Green Knight.
También.
Y es como que, y estuve un rato buscándole como que, si alguna de estas películas tú las has visto. Y yo, I'm pretty sure you have not seen a single one of these movies, you uncultured motherfucker.
Sí, porque yo creo que at the beginning, A24 movies were like indie movies only, so they usually don't show up on theaters frequently, or at least well marketed.
Sí, yo creo que la primera película de ellos que like hardcore got marketed, at least that I can remember, is like The Green Knight.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Pero this one has probably been the most marketed movie I've seen, por lo menos acá.
Okay. Aquí la verdad que no había mucho marketing de parte de ellos.
Because, carajo, es de Estados Unidos. What the fuck you guys give a shit about Estados Unidos?
Oh, si hay una cosa que definitivamente esta película me hizo pensar es como que, ok, cool, si Estados Unidos se va a la guerra civil, yeah, we're fine. We're cool,
Exacto,
¿no? Como que...
That's why I keep reconsidering. It's like, I should probably go back to Puerto Rico.
Sí, como que Puerto Rico es de esa cosa de... Estaría de como que hay una guerra civil en Estados Unidos. Ok. Cool. Como que like, nosotros estaríamos como que, es verdad, pasaríamos un mal rato de vez en cuando, pero no es una de esas cosas de como que, oh no, estamos jodidos. Es como que, hey, República Dominicana, Cuba, Venezuela, todas las islas del Caribe, wanna hook up? Y como que, okay, cool, whatever.
Exacto. The government is not paying attention to us anymore. Send us food, please.
Es como que, hey, we can help each other now, okay? Como que...
It's like, hey, Republican Dominican, you're having a plantain issue? We got plátanos.
Es como que no, cabrón, lo primero que va a pasar aquí es que va a haber un cojón de gente que se va a montar en avión, van a ir a Cuba y es como que dame todos los cigarros que tiene. I want my fucking Cuban cigars.
A mí lo que me va a morir de la risa, I'm sure this is not a thing in the movie, but if a civil war breaks out in the United States, the first people that are gonna leave, so that should have a sense of fuck this shit, I'm out, sería todos los hispanos que están ahí. Like, illegal or not, todos los hispanos are out because you guys are probably target number one. For just existing.
No, you'd be surprised. No se pusieron con esas mierdas.
I know. No, I don't mean in the movie, but in realistically speaking.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I could see some dumb motherfucker that's like, están teniendo guerra, whatever, it doesn't concern me. You speak only Spanish. You are in danger, motherfucker.
Sí, no, porque también es very much en la película es como que, okay. Again, es como que, are you American? Yes, we're American. What kind of American?
Mm-hmm.
Also, creo que ese es el esposo de la actriz principal. En like real life.
Lol. But no, getting to my joke, it's like, okay, cool. If they have any sense, and hopefully they do, they'll just leave the U.S. And then all the battle lines, it's like, shit, we don't know how to build shit. Como pasó en Florida. Que they threatened all immigrants working, all illegal immigrants working, and then the Florida was like, we don't know how to build shit. We just stand there and let them do it.
Cabrón, yo te juro que yo estoy mirando el otro día no me acuerdo con quién estaba hablando y yo como que I should just fuck it y hacerme electricista because that's like las dos cosas que me está dando trabajo a conseguir es un plomero que quiera hacer las mierdas que yo quiero, que necesito que se haga, y un electricista, y ya está el punto de como que fuck it, I'll just do it myself.
Ajá.
Y es como que fuck
that's how usually things go in Puerto Rico.
Ajá, pero ya está el punto de como que, como consigo un electricista que like venga, like be consistent about it, y todo el mundo un montón de gente me ha dicho como que, tengo problemas de electricidad. And I'm like, okay, fine, and I've been fixing people's shit. Like I'm on the low side haciendo handyman shit. Y últimamente estoy como que, I should just go certificarme como electricista, like fuck it.
You should. Honestly, you should. Y entonces encima de eso, it's like, have you fixed your fucking grandparents' bathroom light?
That wasn't my grandparents' bathroom light. That was my house.
It's like, it's off, the lights are on. We turn it on, more lights turn on. We turn it back off, one light is still on. What the fuck? Oh, and then it's like, oh, we leave it on, we twist it, all the lights come off. We twist it the other way, all the lights are off, except now this one turns on. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with the circuitry there?
Y lo cabrón es que el problema, la razón principal de eso es las filtraciones de agua en el techo.
Uh-huh.
Y yo estoy como que, cool, I'm gonna fix it. Y cabrón, I swear to God, this is gonna be like the most detailed part de esto. Like, mi pai ha hecho todo lo posible para evitar que yo pinte el techo y arregle las filtraciones. Y yo estoy como que, okay, my dude, ¿tú no quieres que yo lo haga? No problem. Are you going to hire somebody to do it? No. Y es como que, the roof is falling apart.
You know, he'll probably... No, I'm not going to say that on this podcast. Ajá.
Like, the roof, literalmente ya se cayó un canto del techo en la marquesina.
Lol.
Como que, like, we need to fix this. Y cada vez que ha venido, porque mira que ha venido gente hasta ahí como que, hey, like, claramente, porque si tú te paras en la serie y miras hacia la marquesina, you can clearly see las filtraciones. Como que the problem is very obvious. Y es como que ha venido gente como que, hey, esto pasa, como que I can clearly see this is a problem. Y yo, yes it is. Do you fix this problem? Y dice, yes. Hago estimados gratis. Ok. ¿Me puedes dar tu información? Sí. Se la doy a mi país como que, ok, cool. No aparece. Y yo como que, pues vamos a llamarlo. No, y no, porque esto, porque lo otro. Y yo, pues fine, lo voy a hacer yo. No, y no, porque necesito hacer esta otra cosa. Y yo, really? ¿Necesitas ir al dentista? Weird. No me habías dicho nada de ir al dentista. Y la última vez que te hicimos una cita para ir al dentista, el día, una hora antes de eso dijiste, no quiero ir.
Moving on.
This is a part because now we're gonna talk about Ghostbusters.
No, well, do you want me to talk about the movie that I saw that you didn't? Quickly?
Okay, que yo iba a decir Ghostbusters de como que rapidito de como que ¿qué te pareció?
Oh, bueno, okay, no. Because I thought we were going to go in depth into it, but if you want to talk about Ghostbusters, spoilers for Ghostbusters right now.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. The fourth movie, because we don't talk about that one.
Right. Anyways, I liked it more than Godzilla vs. Kong.
Wow!
Also, because I watched those movies back to back.
Que estaba pensando, did we talk about Oppenheimer y Barbie?
Yes, we did.
Okay, I'll remember.
You did at least.
Okay.
But I saw those movies back to back, and I saw Godzilla vs. Kong first, and then Ghostbusters. I like Ghostbusters a lot more than fucking Godzilla vs. Kong.
Okay.
And that movie, Ghostbusters, I give it an 8. I give it an 8. Not the perfect 10, not a 9 out of 10. It was good. It was really good.
By the way, ¿es Godzilla x Kong The New Empire? Because Godzilla vs. Kong es la película del 2021.
Carajo. Anyways.
But that's like yo digo que no, I'm pretty sure there is a Godzilla vs. Kong. It's just not this one that came out.
Yeah, this is the second movie of the series.
This is Godzilla x Kong. Because, it's extreme.
And then, apparently, the next movie is going to be Godzilla x Kong, and it's going to be more Godzilla focused, because this was more, again, King Kong focused. Because technically the Godzilla vs. Kong movies are King Kong movies. For X or Y reason. I don't know. But it's like we're missing out on Godzilla.
¿Te imaginas que esto sea la misma mierda que pasa con las películas de Hulk?
I thought you were going to say Cars, but go on.
¿Tú sabes que hicieron las dos películas de Hulk?
Uh-huh.
But only the second one is canon. Okay, cool. Aparentemente there is a problem with the rights de esas películas y por eso es que no pueden hacer a solo Hulk movie.
I know, they belong to Universal Studios, the one last adversary to Disney.
Pero que por alguna razón they have the rights, Disney tiene los rights del personaje en like multi-character movies, but they're not allowed to make a Hulk movie.
I know, that's why they've been doing the movies like within other movies, like Thor Ragnarok. They did Planet Hulk in Thor Ragnarok.
Ajá. Y She-Hulk es como que, oh, sale Hulk, pero he's not allowed to be. They can't make a Hulk TV show or a movie because that's apparently parte de Universal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why Universal Studios has the Hulk ride.
Do they still have the Hulk and Spider-Man rides?
I think the Spider-Man one is I think the Spider-Man one is gone.
Man, I like that. I think that was one of the ese y los Dueling Dragons eran los dos rides que tenían los mejores queues en Universal. I don't know if you ever got into Dueling Dragons.
I've wanted to, but I don't think I have.
Todavía existe. It's just ahora es parte de Harry Potter.
Makes sense.
Pero porque yo me llegué a montar cuando era todavía Dueling Dragons y entonces todo el queue line es como que you're walking through the castle, pero like the dragons are flying around fighting. So hay áreas que están congeladas, hay áreas que están en fuego. There's burn marks, there's frozen marks throughout the whole thing. Y es como que, oh fuck, like tú te pompeas para la parte que finalmente llegas a like the actual dragon part. Y eventualmente es como que no, you have to pick a side.
Okay.
Y el de Spider-Man era como que, oh, this is like you're in the Daily Bugle. Pero es like
and then the Green Goblin shows up.
Pero es the Daily Bugle en 1990 cartoon Daily Bugle.
Ah, sí.
Y es como que, wow.
You know, because I have a vivid image of that 90s Spider-Man before the Spider-Man movies came out.
This is very much a 90s Spider-Man cartoon. Spider-Man, y es como que, oh, this is very clearly como que, pero everything está pintado como si fuera a background en la muñequito o en el cómic.
Mm-hmm.
Y era como que, oh fuck, this is aging rapidly.
Pero no, the Hulk ride, Hulk smash, and he punches the roller coaster. So it's not like a slow start.
El roller coaster que tú estás montado como si te fueran a hacer el gamma radiation, and then you just experience the energy.
The me is that it was a launch system.
Yeah, it is a launch system. Pero es como si estuvieses en el tubo del gamma radiation cuando él está haciendo el experimento.
And then he goes Hulk smash and Hulk punches the roller coaster. But at least that's my imagery of what happened to that ride. But anyways, moving on. I like Godzilla vs. Kong. And what I should have been done is while we were rambling about is pull up the list of. Did you see the list I sent you?
¿Qué?
Did you see the list I sent you earlier this week about Godzilla vs. Well, okay, no, we're talking about Ghostbusters. Never mind. Anyways, Ghostbusters. Really liked it. I liked the fact that the old cast, instead of being just cameos, they had actual roles in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to you, Bill, the scene where they're all preparing in the firehouse and there's something knocking at the door, and all the old Ghostbusters just are getting ready. It's like, yeah, we know Bill Murray's gonna show up, but it's like, I swear to you, Bill Murray improvised that scene. It's like he just showed up in costume with sunglasses on in the middle of what's supposed to be snow. A storm.
I mean, también yo would use snow, usaría gafas por la nieve, pero a mí lo que me encanta es he just como que, okay, cool, he just walks a una de las cajas, punches it, y es como que hay una botella de whisky o whatever escondido ahí, y él es como que, oh yeah, absolutely, el personaje de él would absolutely have stashes all over the place.
Exacto.
Y lo único que me dio pena es que era como que, they couldn't get the rights to Fireball because it wouldn't be accurate. Porque el chiste perfecto hubiese sido como que, oh, I have a bottle of Fireball escondido aquí en algún lado.
Okay. But I really like the movie. El cast de los nenes beautifully played. Okay, I get it. Pero no sé qué pasó que we're missing a child. Porque eran 4 nenes like the 4 Ghostbusters in Afterlife. And we're missing one kid here.
No, we're not. She's there.
O sea, era...
El hermano mayor, Dickhead,
Ajá.
la nena que está, like, having her rebellious scene,
Y
podcast,
podcast.
y entonces el love interest del hermano.
And I had to watch Afterlife because I could have sworn there was a fourth male kid in there too. No sé si era el hermano de esa nena o no.
No, sale el hermano, sale, o ella bromea de que tiene novio. Hay otros nenes, pero they're not like the main characters.
Eso era otro. The fact de que eh, Ghostbusters has still been under research and development. This guy made himself rich. And he, o sea, ¿cómo se llama? Ghostbusters film. Who is it? Cast. Because I don't want to fuck this up. Winston, the black guy.
Ajá, sí, sí.
That he managed to make himself rich enough to be able to maintain the firehouse because, you know, there's a fucking radioactive containment unit in there.
Bueno, al final de Afterlife, like, enseñan cuando he buys el firehouse back.
Ajá.
Porque ellos dicen de como que, oh, este tipo se robó
Deed.
él se robó el equipo de ellos y la ambulancia y el Ecto One.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just disappeared. Porque él usó el equipo de ellos para parar el cabrón en la primera, en la película anterior. And eventualmente they're like, well, we couldn't work, so we couldn't pay our desto, so the bank repossessed the firehouse. And then nadie tuvo el firehouse, and nadie estaba manteniendo the ecto container in the basement. Y es como que, wait, you motherfuckers let the ecto container thingy just sitting here for 20 years. Nobody
It's like that nobody fucked with it. It's like nobody broke into the fucking ancient world.
No, I get somebody broke into, porque de momento ellos dicen como, ya los shingles del techo, el copper shingles del techo got stolen, so we don't have it anymore. O el brass, los shingles, el techo en algún momento they had to rebuild it because it got stolen. Y todo este tiempo Slimer's just been in the roof. Just chilling, como que, just eating trash. And no one talks about Slimer. Because for whatever reason he's not and nobody talks about him en esta película.
Mm-hmm. Right. But anyways, it's like, the plot surrounds itself the containment unit. So the plot of the movie is great. The big bad is great. The fact that they show that the Ghostbusters have expanded and they took over an old aquarium, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, that's like, nobody wanted this, so fuck it, we took it over.
Exacto. And it's like, oh, we have a new containment unit. Okay, cool. Our containment unit is full from 1984. How long is it going to take? 7 years? Somewhat at our quickest pace. It's like, Jesus Christ, there has to be a better way. O sea, yo me recuerdo que en la película, no en la película, in the video game, Ecto 1 had its own containment unit on the roof. It's like, why can't we recycle that idea?
¿Is that video game still canon, técnicamente?
Perdón?
Is that video game still canon?
I want to say it is, but I think Frozen Empire made it not canon, or at least they never acknowledge it.
Porque también estaba pensando como que, okay, Frozen Empire también makes it not canon the real Ghostbusters.
Exacto, es como que So it's like, I'm not sure they're canon anymore, pero I like to think they are, but point being, Ecto 1 has a containment unit on its roof to help catch ghosts while they're on the road. And I was hoping they would recycle that on the starting scene, on the starting chase sequence. But it's like, nope, we're going to use a fucking turret in New York traffic.
Because fuck it. We need to,
Pero...
tenemos que like de esto. Y también el tipo este, el el mayor es aparentemente alguien de la primera o la segunda película.
Yeah, Peck. Si no me equivoco, es el asistente
Okay.
del mayor. Que has always had it against the Ghostbusters, and now he's mayor. Pero, anyways, the movie's great. The plot is great. The fact that they've been trying to expand and they have other employees and testing new shit, amazing. It's like, I'm loving this. Why do you keep leaving the actual Ghostbusters with older units? It's like, if you have this technology, why don't you give it to them right now? Pero it all makes sense. The reason I give it an 8 is because I have 3 problems with the movie.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them are fucking errors. One is a grave error. And the other one is because something that I just did not like for the entire plot of the movie. So the errors are on the opening scene that were back in 1800s, and they go to the hotel to report about the firefighters in the actual firehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Go to whatever hotel and try to figure out what's going on.
I think it's a gentleman's club, pero sí.
Ajá. Pero es como que no es un gentleman's club porque suena
Es el Explorer. Es el Explorers. Es el Explorers. It's not a hotel. It's like an Explorers group.
Convention or una mierda.
It's old timey shit de Nueva York. De como que estos clubes had enough money to just have a building.
Ajá.
Because rent was cheap in New York en un momento dado.
One minor error that bothered the shit out of me.
Ajá.
Es que cool. They enter into this frozen hall, this frozen room. And if you notice in the movie, not a single one of them breathes out vapor. Not a single one of the firefighters. It's like, if this room is supposed to be that cold, and they're saying, "Oh my God, it's freezing in here," why are they not blowing vapor? Give them some dry ice in their mouth, damn it.
That's not how that works, buddy. Pero aha.
It's like you could have done at least the minimum. It's like, okay, you're not selling it that it's cold if you're not blowing vapor out. That's my one problem. And the way the statues broke was very CGI. Well, not statues, the people statues. The people icicles.
Uh-huh.
Just broke like it's like cartoonish. You go, okay, they shatter into smaller pieces and then drop. Instead of like having them like fall cantito a cantito a cantito, like keeping the whole mass. It's like suddenly a lot of empty space showed up and they fall. It's like it was very CGI, and it's like that bothered me for some reason. But my grave one was at the library.
Cuando sale the librarian?
No. At the library.
Uh-huh.
When they kill one of the lions.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we have this. They go to the library to go investigate, to go find research on the fucking ball, where the main monster is contained.
Uh-huh.
And ocurre. The starting shot es viendo uno los leones, as in like we're doing the panoramic shot. Look at the lion, and we're at the New York Library.
Uh-huh.
It's cool. Y todo ocurre. The lion comes to life by the possessor, which, is a fucking head egg. It's like, the possessor, it's like, I can see why they contained this for research.
Sí.
It's a menace.
Sí, de todos los ghosts que salen en esta película, I think he's like the second most dangerous ghost en toda esta película.
No, pero lo que me encanta es que también earlier in the movie, es como que, can you please stop? I'm busy. And he's just tapping on the glass.
Yeah, because he's bored.
If you stop, it's like, if you stop, I'll give you a ball. If he just stops, it's like, yep, the ghost has personalities at least. He thinks it's a dog. Pero no, the possessor, he possesses one of the lions from the opening shot, and the kid blows it up. Okay, cool. And literally, not even 24 hours happen. We have the rest of the plot happen. And then when we get the scenes that, yay, we defeated the bad guy. And we're seeing everything starting to thaw. They just CG ice melting over the same exact shot of the lion panning to the library. They recycled that shot to show us ice melting.
I mean,
like, you blew up this lion yesterday, not even 24 hours ago. How is the lion still there?
Yo lo vi como something along the lines of, the ghost magic made the lion come back the way it was.
They destroyed themselves. They destroyed Ghostbusters over that. Quote unquote destroyed.
I mean, do you blame them? Si tú y yo vamos a Nueva York and we destroy whatever the fuck is the lion's name, I forgot. Apparently they had names. I didn't know that.
No, but I mean, they're probably over 100 years old by now. Knowing how old
I mean, todo Nueva York is like 100 years old.
Exacto. So, como que, yeah, I get it, but it's like, surely, it shouldn't be a bother to get a replacement lion. I mean, you have ghosts with nuclear-powered weapons running around. What did you expect? It was bound to happen eventually. Yes, that's right. That's what made it not canon. Because in the Ghostbusters video game, you catch the librarian ghost. Yeah, and that's what made it not canon to me anymore, the video game. It was because of the library ghost. But, no. The reason I didn't like the movie is because of Jumail Kuliani.
El fire dancer, whatever the fuck his name is.
It's like he always it's like he's a good actor, but he always plays the comedy relief. It's like rarely does he get a serious one. And even if he did get a somewhat serious one, like in the one Marvel movie everyone wants to forget.
Eternals.
The Eternals. I was gonna say internals, and it's like that's not right.
They're not. Wait, they're inside of me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's not right. I was thinking a lot about Inside Out for some reason, but anyways, it going like he had a somewhat serious role. He's a god there, and then he still makes jokes and tries to be funny. It's like our one hero is this guy. The one who's supposed to save us all is this guy. It's like, I get it. It's for the lulz. But you have him playing the exact same character again, and I'm just really, really, really tired of it.
I mean,
that's my one.
I mean, el personaje de él no fue mi favorito de todos estos.
Exacto, no fue mi favorito. Anyway, he played the same character as he plays with every movie. You can tell me that's Kumar from the Harold and Kumar series, and I believe you.
Verdad. Sí, no, like, él no fue. Like, I'll be honest, dude, ahora que tú lo estás mencionando, like, alright, that dude was there. I completely forgot de que él estaba en esa película.
And he was a major plot point. Like, he was going to be the savior of this. He was the savior of this fucking movie.
He was the Deus Machina of this movie.
Exacto, es como que... it's just Kumar again. That's just my one problem with the movie. My one problem. If you would have made him slightly more serious, slightly less funny, and more like the actual like kind of person that's like, yeah, I'm getting rid of my grandmother's stuff because why not? I need money. It's like, yeah, and then him being surprised by all this and try to be serious about the whole problem going on when, you know, hey, it's established that ghosts are real. Ghost shit happens all the time, and you're dealing with ghost shit. This should be serious.
A mí lo que me encanta es cuando esta nena va con él. Like, they go to his grandma's place, y como que, oh, your grandma had a sex dungeon. Like, yeah, he was way into this. And I'm like, okay, oh, she had a quiet padded room? Yeah, she was way into some nasty shit. And I'm like, okay, no es por nada. In Nueva York, I would love to have a padded sex room and aquí como que nobody can hear me fucking. I can scream all I want. Nobody will hear me.
Is that why you were asking me to take a look at the fucking soundproofing pads that you want me to deliver to you?
Maybe. I may have gotten a little self-conscious about my neighbor.
No, I have to invest. Supposedly, because I got a new place, by the way.
Oh,
I finally got approved for place.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it's a brick building, but I'm not sure if it's divided well. I don't know if I have a solid brick wall separating me from my neighbor, or if it's a hollow wooden wall. I'm really hoping it's a brick wall.
Sí, pues yo descubrí de que la pared que separa mi cuarto de la oficina que está al lado mío, it's hollow bricks. So there is very much a barrier of air between us. Pero es como que, that's just making... Eso está... Pues cada vez que he hecho barrenos en esa pared, es como que you're making the hole y de repente it just goes right through. So there is a relatively... There is a couple of inches of space of air, of nothing but empty air between us.
Mm-hmm. But anyways.
Y lo he pensado de como que I should just fill that place with foam.
Probably. But anyways, I really liked the movie. The characters were great. I was not expecting Wednesday Addams to show up.
Esa es the ghost?
Yes, that's the ghost, Wednesday Addams.
Oh, fuck. I liked her. Pero también I'm also a pyromaniac, so you know. She's like, okay, I'm just want to set shit on fire. I'm like, okay,
I wasn't sure how to feel about her character, because this is one of the very few ghosts that just like openly talks like they're in the room. Every time it's like, ooh, spooky, or maybe a word or two, just being creepy ghosts, or they're just like creatures. This is just the first person that they just like opacity low. Talk.
We put a forced ghost filter on you. Go.
Exacto.
Because that's basically what they did.
Exacto.
Pero también me gustó de que she's just fucking con esta nena.
Like I was personally.
Cuando ella empieza a jugar ajedrez con ella y es como que, she just starts fucking with her. Y esta nena just desperately se enamora de ella tan cabronamente. But since she's such a fucking nerd, she doesn't understand her own feelings.
I know, I was personally shipping them. It's like,
la película was fucking shipping them. Es como que ella el resto de su vida va a estar como que, ¿cuál fue tu primer amor? A ghost. A pyromaniac of a ghost that tried to kill me.
It's like, no, entonces when they revealed it's like that she was in cahoots with the big bad, and then it was like, oh, my poor sweet child, don't do this to her.
Sí, es como que cuando ella va como que, I know, vamos a hacer esto so I can die y puedo
interactuar contigo.
I'm like, okay, girl, child, honey, this isn't gonna work. It's just gonna be.
This isn't gonna go well.
This isn't gonna end well. You're changing yourself for someone else. You need to be yourself, and they need to accept you for who you are.
But also, wait. Before she said I'm sorry and she gets possessed, before she said I'm sorry, it's like they were getting close to each other. Yo estaba como que beso.
Yo estaba como kiss.
Oh, poor child. Y entonces, I was sad that she had a great Deus Ex Machina moment of like lighting the match that never goes out. That was her item. Or the match that she uses and always reappears in the box.
Sí, pero que she had a match. Ella tenía una mecha que no importa lo que pasara, she can light it.
She can light it.
Because she can always light it con un stroke. It's just the match always came back.
Es que when they were talking in the containment unit, es que she showed that she light up her match and then dropped it on the floor y volvió a abrir la caja and there was another match in there.
Yeah, because she always has a match.
Exactly, she always has a match. The Deus Ex Machina, it's like, okay, you use the actual last match to destroy this fucker that has actually been a really good evil bad guy. I thought the bad guy was great.
Oh, de todos los bad guys de las películas de Ghostbusters, I think this is the only good one, I'll be honest.
It has been the most threatening one.
Porque no solamente es the threatening one, era como que, okay, cool, like, this motherfucker had a reason, had a motive, had a history, he got betrayed by humans, él tenía una forma, tenía razón de existir, like, como que he was the reason. Porque la de la película anterior, que creo que es el mismo de la segunda.
No. The bad guy from Afterlife was the same one from the very first movie, Zool.
Okay, but voy a tener que sentarme a ver la 1 y la 2 de nuevo because I think I'm getting those very confused.
Porque la 2 is some dude who came out of a painting.
¿Esa es la de la Estatua de la Libertad?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm starting to remember those movies. Pero it has been a long time que yo vi esas películas.
I just said that Sigourney Weaver hasn't shown up again, pero oh well. Anyways.
Hey, pues es como que en este película, en este personaje es como que no, like, this motherfucker is a threat. He is a force of nature. And he has been contained this whole time because a group of people have been very carefully taking care to make sure this thing cannot fall in the wrong hands, because there is not a hole deep enough where we cannot throw this ball.
And then Kumar shows up.
And then a fucking millennial slacker como que, I just wanna play video games and sell shoes.
A mí lo que me gustó del bad guy también es como que he at least knows how to read English. That he goes to the smoke shop called the Fire Master, you know, his sworn enemy. Like,
are you the Fire Master?
I thought it was like, I thought initially it's like, oh, this is an actual Fire Master hiding in a smoke shop called the Fire Master. And that's why, and we're going to start seeing him start killing all the descendants of the Fire Masters. It's like, no, he just read Fire Master. It's like, I'm going to go kill him.
Es como que, oh, I mean, I don't know why lo están anunciando, pero fuck it, I'll take the opportunity.
Exacto, and they off-screen kill him. Es como que they freeze him, we look at the shelf behind him, steak comes out, and all his body parts fall forward. It's like, yeah, off-screen kill. Because apparently that was too R-rated to show. Because this ghost, you were right, people fucking die from this ghost.
Oh, sí, no, like, this motherfucker has a body count.
Uh-huh.
Like, los otros ghosts es como que, yeah, you know, people are hurt or whatever. No. This motherfucker kills people. Like, this dude is not holding back.
And the possessor ghost being a goddamn, the Saw puppet. When he comes in with the tricycle in the middle of the fucking empty street.
En verdad no había pensado que eso que me sube. Oh, this is Saw puppet. Y es como que... Y ya lo que es como esa, como que, we can't let him in. Wait, he can just take over the door.
Any inanimate object. O sea,
como que he's the door now. He's the car.
Oh yeah, he possessed the car. I forgot about that. It's like, what? I was like, guys, the possessor is the car now. Move out of the fucking way.
Lo único que me quedé esperando fue que el chamaco te como que, I repaired you.
Lol. Ay carajo. You and I being car guys, I swear, they have to constantly replace the rear tires of the Ecto-1, because every time it exits, it must drift left.
La otra cosa que yo estaba pensando el otro día también de eso era como que, no sé por qué pensé en eso, porque era que yo estaba pensando en eso. Ya me acordé. It's the most random thing, dude. Yo sé, this is gonna be, la gente que me conoce va a estar como que, oh, of course this happened. I was in the IKEA website. Y hay una lámpara. I don't know what the fucking name it is. Es una lámpara nueva que vi. Que el momento que lo vi fue como que, wait, that's just el filtro de aire de un motor con carburador.
Okay.
Déjame ver si la encuentro. Pero es como que literalmente es como que that's just a carburetor air filter. En eso. Y no sé por qué pensé como que, oh, the Ecto One has to have a carburetor engine por la edad. Y también era que estaba hablando con alguien de carburadores el otro día. Y lo que me quedé pensando fue como que, the Ecto One couldn't possibly have that much torque. Al menos que sea que like este nene like really Spangler lo like souped it the fuck up.
No solamente eso, but the Ghostbusters como Dan Aykroyd probably have changed the engine on that.
Sí, like they changed the engine, so they're like como que, oh, we like super mira, aquí está, la encontré.
Because, you know, this thing has to, you know, power up nuclear powered devices.
That alternator is doing a lot of work, buddy.
I know. No wonder that thing is breaking down. Pero I'm not sure if you noticed, pero como since it turns left because it's a one-way street into an intersection, it always like exits rear and then drifts left. You can see the permanent skid marks of it going left.
No, y lo que me encanta también es las escenas que enseñan de que cuando lo quieren meter de nuevo, they have to like, okay, everybody stop. We're slowly and rolling it back. Because we need to park it in reverse. Mira lo que te mandé. Por Discord.
That's just a carburetor.
It's the carburetor air filter.
That's just a carburetor air filter. What's it called for the people held? The Remtang. REMTANG. The Remtang. That's just a carburetor.
It's just a carburetor. Y ahora like, okay, cool. Yo puedo I can't wait de aquí a par de semanas. Someone's gonna buy that and start painting them como si fueran like el carburetor air filter de un Mustang. Like an old 70s Mustang or like an old 70s Camaro.
Cabrón, ¿tú te imaginas that's like, oh no, I need a new carburetor. Wait, I have this lamp. Does it possibly fit?
It's like, como el otro día no sé por qué volví a ver el Call of Duty que salió hace Call of Duty Modern Warfare que salió hace un par de años atrás. I don't know if you played that one.
Hay 3 ahora mismo. So
no, not like the first one, Modern Warfare. No Call of Duty.
I think I have it actually.
No Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, like Modern Warfare, el primero de la trilogía esta estúpida que hicieron. En ese hay un momento dado en el que como que you're behind enemy lines y whatever, y es como que, oh, I need a suppressor, y alguien te dice como que go check in that shed, and you just go to a car, a una guagua vieja, and you just pull an oil filter. And just screw it on your gun como si fuera un suppressor.
I think that is an actual thing because I swear I've seen that a couple of times before. I swear to you that's possibly a thing.
But somebody like actually looked at it como que, listen, these are not remotely the same threads. Como que ideally you could do it, pero tendrías que o tener un oil filter modificado or a modified gun. Like como que this isn't just gonna screw in. Y la otra cosa que también me di cuenta que estaban comentando, que no lo pensé cuando lo jugué la primera vez, fue como que, listen, this is in a car that has oil. He just unscrews the oil filter, screws it into la pistola. He does it. You can clearly see oil dripping from the oil filter. Como que, like the gun's just oily now.
It shoots faster and now does explosive damage.
It's lubricated, so it shoots faster bullets.
Anyways, moving on to the last movie because we're reaching an hour and a half of our 1 hour limit.
Oh no, ya este episodio is gonna be like, this is for whatever cuando salga este episodio. This is the only episode we're uploading this month. Yep. Godzilla X King Kong Frozen whatever Empire something Dark Side.
Ooh. Is this for real? Fuck you, it's real.
What's real?
They're making Home 1 Lego. Home 1, the Mon Calamari ship from Star Wars.
Okay. ¿Viste el... Just scratch, record scratch, bien cabrón. Mándame eso. ¿Viste el pod racing scene?
Yes, I want it.
I can't, de todos los dioramas que han hecho, that's the only one I'm like, okay, I want that.
It looks so good.
Like, I want that, y ya yo sé dónde lo voy a poner en mi apartamento.
Cabrón, even has the holograph, the hologram of the attack plan on the Battle of Endor. O sea, the orbs, the hologram orbs and translucent balls.
Yo ni vi eso. Yo como que, lo vi una foto y yo como que, cool, I'm done, I'm not looking at this anymore, I'm buying this.
$200 va a costar.
Oh, fuck.
I know, it sucks. Te digo, el fucking
ayer
licensing de Star Wars es horrendo.
Cabrón, ayer estaba en Walmart y vi el Millennium Falcon, el mini Millennium Falcon que están haciendo también celebrando los 25 años. And I just stare at it for a good time. I'm like, okay, no. I don't need this.
Oh, it's a custom set. Never mind. Anyways, I should have read the instructions. Puñeta, ¿dónde está? Te voy a okay, let me put it this way. Godzilla vs. Kong. Dumb, fun movie. It's like, yay, monsters destroying each other. Pero, a diferencia de las primeras películas de cómo el Legendary Monsterverse comenzó, it went from scientifically accurate to fuck it magic kind of shit in this movie. That kind of slightly disappointed me, but it's also somewhat more lore accurate to the old Godzilla movies because some of the monsters are just pure magic, such as Mothra.
I mean, honestamente, de todos los monstruos, I think Mothra is like the most unrealistic one. Simplemente because the wingspan is just so ridiculous. Que es como que, no, this thing is blowing everyone's eardrums.
No, pero no solamente eso, es que también they go to Hollow Earth, which is, have you heard about the Hollow Earth theory?
Yes, I have heard about the Hollow Earth.
By the way, spoilers for fucking Godzilla vs. Kong as of right now. What do I give it? I give it like a 6.5 out of 10.
So I feel like the Hollow Earth, like los trailers de esa película, very rough, very harshly están como que, we are going to the center of the Earth, people.
Yeah, no, Hollow Earth theory. It's just a sublayer of the planet that get on the mantle that get, you know, has weird gravitational shit going on, and it allows for giant monsters to exist because they don't have the pull of gravity holding them down.
También en la primera película de Godzilla de este corillo están como que, yeah, no, like the world used to be a lot more radioactive, and a lot of shit just passively lived off the radiation.
It's like, it made more sense.
Y Godzilla is like one of the few remaining super destroyers que quedan.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, the Alpha Prime, whatever the fuck, Predators.
Mm-hmm.
Y como que she just sleeps for a while, comes up, eats, jump, and then it's like, okay, cool, we're done.
I'm trying to find the damn image that I sent you earlier this week.
Oh, Godzilla durmiendo en el...
Godzilla's a cat, first of all. It's like, okay, a monster is attacking the humans in Rome. Cool, I'm there. I come out of the water. I kill the monster instead of subduing them. Because apparently he's tired of her shit. It was Scylla, which is named after an old Roman/Greek mythological monster. That's why it's in Rome. And he just straight up kills it because he got tired of her shit. And then he just takes a nap in the fucking Colosseum. It's okay, I'm a cat. It's like, I'm tired. And the way they describe it, when they go, okay, hey, do we have any updates on Godzilla while we're dealing with this King Kong plot needing a dentist? Because, yeah, Kong visits the dentist. Okay. And it's like, yeah, the quote is, he's still in Rome, sleeping in the Colosseum, like a big angry baby. It's like, seriously? This is how we're going to describe Godzilla, a big angry baby. I found the image.
I mean, hasta
Okay.
cierto punto, I don't blame them porque también es como que Godzilla's just sleeping, minding his own business y de repente es como que you motherfuckers keep making more monsters. Show the fuck up and I have to show up, kill them, and then I'm not allowed to eat them because, that's just wrong.
Because they established that Godzilla is the alpha monster. Whatever he says goes. That's why when King Ghidorah comes up, he destroys the planet with all the monsters because he just goes, all right, all monsters, kill everything. And that's what happened, and which becomes a big part of the plot because in that movie, King of the Monsters, Ghidorah creates 2 or 3 massive super hurricanes that devastate the planet. That, floods the entire eastern seaboard kind of thing. But the one in the Pacific destroys Skull Island. That's why now King Kong is in a separate place. He's in a containment unit. Because they found him alive, and they found one person alive that is apparently amongst the first humans that made contact with the Hollow Earth and worship the kaijus, essentially. And it becomes a major plot point. Pero anyways, yeah, I get it. But this one just went into pure magic because fucking... How much spoilers do you want or not?
I don't care, man. You go ahead. I'm not. Si voy a ver esta película, esta película yo la voy a ver porque alguien me diga de como que vamos a verla y tengo chavos para verla.
Okay. So, point being, Godzilla protects the surface. Kong protects Hollow Earth. Prevents anything from going up to Earth. That's his thing. And Godzilla can sense when one of these portals between Hollow Earth and Earth opens. And he gets really, really mad about it. But that's the contract between the two king of the monsters. Godzilla protects the humans on Earth. Kong prevents anything going to the surface. Because, we don't have more space for monsters on the surface.
Yeah,
do you realize how much space they occupy?
Turns out they're big.
Yeah, they're kind of big. But anyways, there's this image that started rolling around and I'm just going to read it straight to you. All these things but one happen in Godzilla vs. Kong. Can you guess which one is the lie? 1. Kong rides Godzilla. 2. Godzilla spears and suplexes Kong. Kong uses Mini Kong as a nunchuck. Godzilla high dives, then breaststrokes through 3 bridges and has a higher human count than the antagonist.
I feel like Kong using Mini Kong as a nunchuck, because that would be considered animal cruelty.
You think that one's the lie? I'm still not done with this.
Okay, I'm going for that one.
Kong gets a toothache and gets his tooth replaced by a dentist.
You already said he goes to the dentist.
Yes. Yes, because apparently we get introduced to a fucking kaiju veterinarian that exists.
I mean,
it makes sense.
En esta economía, no me sorprende.
I mean, it makes sense. Keep the monsters happy so they don't attack.
Así como que, we keep you good, darling.
And they give him massive equipment. O sea, okay, I brought my dentist machine and it's a fucking giant hover crane. Y tiene la personality of Crocodile Dundee. Anyways, continuing to that list. Godzilla and Kong play catch with Scar King, the bad guy, which is a giant orangutan. And Godzilla uses the Colosseum as his dog bed. Which we already know from established trailers. But you think Kong uses Mini Kong as a nunchuck is the lie?
I feel like that one's the lie because I feel like that's like animal cruelty.
Guess what? This was a trick question. All of these are correct. All of this happened in the movie.
What the fuck?
Yes, King Kong rides Godzilla into battle. And probably the most photogenic epic scene in King. He's riding Godzilla and then he jumps off Godzilla while their opponent are doing the same thing with their version of an ice Godzilla called Shimo, and with the orangutan on top, and there's a freeze frame of them, Kong about to punch the Scar King while he's wielding an axe, and then Godzilla is about to tear down Shimo, the ice Godzilla. It's like there's a freeze frame, bien épico, but yes, he rides that. Godzilla suplexes King Kong on the pyramid. Yes, that is an actual thing. I celebrated with him and said, yeah! Like it was a wrestling match. That did happen. Godzilla, yes, he destroys a lot of people. Because it's like when he wakes up from Rome, sensing the danger of the Scar King is coming, it's like, okay, I'm angry now. I need to start powering up and getting ready for this battle that's eventually going to happen. Apparently, that's how his senses work. So he starts, plowing through Europe, going through nuclear...
nuclear, no factories, plants.
Power plants.
Power plant, uh-huh.
And start sucking up... okay, oh no, we have a radiation. It's another Chernobyl. Wait. The radiation levels are lowering. Godzilla's absorbing it. It's like, yeah, no, that's good. Leave him alone. And then fucking Spain shoots him. It's like, why?
A mí los españoles siempre han sido unos cabrones. No me sorprendería que ellos estén atacando a Godzilla. Cuando claramente es como que Ucrania está como que, yo, stop it. They're fixing the one problem we have.
And he didn't kill any person on that attack because they used drones. But no, he's just like plowing through Europe from Italy to Spain. Like not even going into the water. I'm walking there. And it's like, you have a kill count here. I'm sure everyone can warn ahead and tell them to get out of his way, but still.
I mean, I feel de que si Godzilla te atropella, it's kind of your fault.
Oh yeah, they established there is an actual kaiju insurance company in this world.
You have absolutely tú ves a Godzilla venir. A menos que sea que estés en la costa and he just pops out of the water. Como que, well, okay, cool. Pero you're in the middle you're in Ukraine and tú como que, oh no, Godzilla's coming. Nobody could have saw this coming. Como que, I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure we saw that motherfucker coming.
Yeah, and I think the insurance company is called Gigantic Insurance. It's like, yeah, no, that's good. Pero como que, yeah, no. And then it's like, not enough power from a power plant. I'm going to go to the Arctic and kill this other dude who's minding his own business because his home is super radioactive since it's sitting right underneath an open ozone layer that is letting all the sun's radiation flow in. But he's occupying it, so fuck you, this is my new home.
I need this.
Die. I need this. Die. It's like, the dude's minding his own business. He's sitting at home, chilling. And you're here, it's like you're evicted. Preparing for this. It's like, oh, he's getting mad. And that's where he gets his pink power, because it's the power from the sun and not nuclear power plants. It's solar radiation. That's why he's pink. And then it's like, okay, cool. Scar King is still in Hollow Earth. We need to keep him there. We cannot let him go into the Earth. King Kong, we need help. We need Godzilla. Like, come on, man, seriously? I know we need his help, but I don't want to. He kicked my ass last time. It's like, well, you're going. So he showed up on Egypt, let her roar, and where was Godzilla at the time? He showed up back in Spain, in the Strait of Gibraltar, like at the very peak of the cliff side of the Strait of Gibraltar. Here's Kong scream, gets angry, it's like, you're the issue. It's like, he just swan dives into the Mediterranean and probably creates a tsunami a la Atlantis tidal wave. I swear, after that swan dive, everything in the Mediterranean is just gone.
No, Venice is just gone. It just does not exist anymore.
Venice is gone. Greece is gone. What's that? Everything in the Mediterranean fucking gone. It's a la Atlantis again. And he just plows through. He goes so fast. He's so angry at Kong. He plows through the Nile. He goes to the Red Sea and into the Nile. And just plows through Egypt. And you see people dying from this.
The Evergreen ain't got shit on Godzilla.
And then it's like, cool. And Godzilla starts fighting Kong while Kong is trying to literally put his hand up to tell him to stop. And he's trying to point at the portal. You have to come with me. You have to come with me. It's like, oh no. Well, alright, we need to call his girlfriend up here.
Cada vez que Godzilla sale del agua. Lo cabrón es que todos los sitios en la costa saben que Godzilla salió del agua. Porque de repente baja como un pie el nivel del agua. Del mar. Y es como que, oh, shit, Godzilla's out there somewhere fucking with us.
O sea, ocurrió en Hawái, que ocurrió el tipo de tsunami effect, de que all the water retreats. That's how they introduced Godzilla in the very first movie of the Monsterverse.
Okay, I don't remember that, pero me sorprendería.
But anyways, it's ridiculous. It's like, cool, okay, we need to calm Godzilla down because he's on a rampage about to kill King Kong. Alright, let's get Mothra. Mothra's alive. These people that we found on Hollow Earth worship Mothra. But they need one certain person from the surface to summon Mothra. Oh look, we brought that bitch over here. Cool. It makes sense now. Because she was also having visions about all the future things that were going to happen. And then it's like, okay, how are we going to summon Mothra? Scientifically, how are we going to summon Mothra? Nope! She shows up out of fucking thin air mid-flight. When we established she died, quote-unquote, in King of the Monsters, but left an egg behind somewhere on the surface. It's like, how are we going to summon Mothra? No, magic. Fuck you.
She's like, surprise, motherfucker.
And the little girl rides Mothra into the surface, and fucking as powered up Godzilla is about to deal a killing blow to King Kong, fucking Mothra bitch slaps with a sound wave at Godzilla that chucks him into the nearest pyramid. And he just stops. It's like, who did that? Oh, my girlfriend's here.
You're like, hey, honey, how are you?
Hi. And he just calms the fuck down. And
Isn't Godzilla a she?
I think he's a he in this one.
I think it's a she. I always thought Godzilla was a she.
The Zilla one from the American first American Godzilla was.
Yeah, but I always thought this was a she, pero pues. They're just in a lesbian relationship, but nobody wants to admit it.
Right, es como que this is the thing now. O sea, pero mira, like, who the fuck just did that? It's like, wait, it's the girlfriend. It's the wife. Espérate. The queen of the monsters. It's the only one that can calm down Godzilla. I don't know why, but it's been established in rock.
Me encanta que escribes en Google is Godzilla y lo primero que te sale es male or female.
Pero no, it's okay.
Apparently he's considered male.
Right.
Pero en japonés gender neutral, en inglés, en los subtítulos en inglés originales lo tenían como male.
Mm-hmm. Pero la cosa es que, okay, cool. The girl that was riding Mothra lands on the Sphinx that somehow didn't get damaged in the middle of this fight. And the girl is on the head of the Sphinx while Mothra's right behind. It's like, don't you eat her. Listen to her. Even though she signs language and speaks telepathically to the kaiju, apparently. And y entonces como que Godzilla's like, oh, okay, sure, we'll fight. I'll follow you. And they make their grand entrance into the Hollow Earth, where Kong rides Godzilla into battle. And then it's like, okay, cool. Scar King makes it out. He makes it out of the Hollow Earth. He manages to escape, and they land in Brazil. Not just anywhere in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. So these people had no idea they had a Hollow Earth portal right in their front yard. So all of a sudden they get shucked out of this portal, and they land in Rio de Janeiro. It's like, people are fucking dead right now. They just had kaijus land on them. They had no time to evacuate from these buildings. There are people trapped in these buildings. There's no way you're going to tell me that people are evacuating.
Oh, these movies have an extraordinarily high body count. Like, Godzilla está haciendo su trabajo. Él está, eliminando el overpopulation del planeta. We just think she's on our side. But yeah. He's absolutely just fucking with us. A este punto es como que, nah, I'm just keeping these around because they turn out they know how to make nuclear radiation, and I just like eating it. So I'm not gonna kill them all.
Even though now I have a solar-powered lair that I repossess.
Yeah, but he has the solar-powered lair because we fucked up the atmosphere. So again, he needs us.
Oh yeah, and the whole point of the movie is that the Scar King has this Ice Godzilla, Shimo, under control via a crystal that is part of Shimo. So it's a fucking RTS adventure for him, because all he does is he points the crystal at Shimo, roars, and points the crystal at something else, roars again, and Shimo just does what he does. Es como si fuera it's a mouse.
Es como que lo que está es un laser designator y es como que attack this y es como que okay.
Yeah, no, he does that all of the movie. O sea, por ejemplo, Godzilla is about to do he's down for the count. The Scar King is down for the count. Godzilla is about to do like the super breath into the earth through his fucking body. And what he does is like, he rapidly points behind him and then points at Godzilla, and fucking Shimo out of nowhere, without a heartbeat, fucking tail whips Godzilla into next week. Out of the way. Because Shimo is bigger than Godzilla. That's the thing. It's a quadrupedal Godzilla, essentially. And then, about Mini Kong. Yeah, no, Mini Kong shows up. He's straight away from his route, and Kong found him. It's like, oh, look, another thing of my people. And then it's like, cool, I'll bring you back where you need to, into a trap where other giant apes are that don't know Kong. And Kong just is fighting them. And then little Kong goes like, I'm going to kick his ass too. I'll tell you, Kong is massive. This thing is probably the size of his foot. And it's like, lo mira. He grabs little Kong by the neck and just starts whipping everyone, all the other giant apes, with this little Kong, and chucks little Kong over the mountain like it was some kind of anime. And little Kong survives. Yeah, that was the thing. The point being, little Kong also showed up on Earth through that portal, and the King Scar destroys the crystal. No, he drops the crystal. Kong is preventing Scar King from getting the crystal, and because he gave an order to Shimo to start creating a new ice age, because Shimo throws ice, so Shimo just starts throwing ice into the atmosphere, creating the next ice age. And it's like, no, here comes fucking little Kong with a boulder, I guess, and smashes the crystal, and Shimo just like wakes out of whatever trance. What are you doing?
Te mandé. Yo sigue hablando. Jesus Christ, man. No tienes que interrumpirte.
So, okay, I had to get moving like ASAP, so I'm talking fast. So you guys better catch up. So destroy the crystal. Oh no, my controller crystal. Shimo wakes up of whatever fucking psychic stupor it is, and it's like, looks back at Godzilla and Kong, looks back at Scar King, looks back at Kong and Godzilla, looks at Scar King, and just ices Scar King, and like, fuck you. I am done being under your power.
Lord.
And I don't remember who deals the final blow, but they do the classic, like, you know, oh, he's frozen solid, cool. Push, shatter. He's dead. And then Godzilla uses what's left of his overpowered pink energy to throw radiation into the atmosphere and somehow reverse the Ice Age.
Wait, did Godzilla give everybody cancer?
Perdón?
Did Godzilla give everybody cancer? Or did Godzilla cure cancer for everybody that had cancer?
I don't know. He cured Earth of the Ice Age with the power of the sun.
Oh, so Godzilla cured everyone's cancer. Congratulations, everybody! You had free healthcare thanks to Godzilla. Also, mutants exist now.
Apparently radiation, and then he goes back to sleep, not in the lair of the guy he just fucking evicted. No, he goes all the way back to Rome and sleeps on the Colosseum, and the police are just like keeping people away to let him go back to sleep there.
I mean,
not even the military. There's just cop cars.
Listen, a veces tú encuentras un sitio que te gusta, you just como que, nah, man, I want to take a nap, and you just find a comfy spot and you just stick with it.
Anyways, there's no after credit scene in this movie at all, so you don't have to wait. The only clue that there might be the next monster is that they refer to a monster that ate the sun. In which I'm not sure if they were trying to refer Godzilla, taking in the power of the sun to defeat Scar King, but they depict a Godzilla with wings, which tells me it's Space Godzilla.
Of course, it's a Space Godzilla.
In which, by the way, originally was called Corona Godzilla, but then after the pandemic, they had to change his name. Like the Japanese translation was Corona Godzilla.
Okay.
But no, it's Space Godzilla. It's like a Godzilla with wings. The only Godzilla that can fly is Space Godzilla. So who knows? We might get Space Godzilla. If not, we're going to get Biogente, because they showed a living plant being a kaiju, and they showed a tree being a kaiju, and it's like, cool, Biogente is one of Godzilla's old monsters that is just a giant plant that got tired of human shit. In which I can see being a future monster.
I mean, let's be honest, we're all kind of we're all tired of human shit.
Not wrong. But that was Godzilla vs. Kong 6.5. And that's the end of our conversation. We're going to have to leave the logistics conversation some other day, because holy crap, that my company fucked up on a piece of freight.
Oh, fuck. Fine. Remember, like and subscribe, búsquennos en... By the way, ¿sabes que no estamos publicando en Twitter and Facebook? And I don't think no one's noticed.
Yeah, because I think our one listener doesn't even have Facebook or Twitter. So, yeah.
No, pero straight up el otro día entré y vi que como que, dice como que publishing en todos los sitios menos Facebook and Twitter. Like, okay, well, nobody noticed or care. Fuck it. El único social media que importa ahora mismo es YouTube.
Right.
Because it's the free archive of this show.
Right. Anyways, I gotta get moving. If you want to message us at
Bichin Boricuas at yahoo.com.
Good. Alright, I have to go pick up the dog from daycare before they close. Bye!
Bye.
Stop recording. Hey everyone, that's the end of the show for today. If you'd like to follow us on social media, you can find us on Twitter and Facebook, which we kinda irregularly use whenever we find it necessary to. We're also on Instagram. If you can find the links to those somewhere down below here, or just go to our website at bichinboricuas.com. Thank you.